Hey boys and girls, welcome back. It's me, Keith the Misprint Guy, and welcome to a special edition in which I share with you all kinds of strange and unusual cards from a game called Magic the Gathering. Misprints, test prints, if there's something downright weird with it, I want to share it with you. So now, what do I have for you this time? Well, an interesting story. Well, first of all, I want to share this with you and explain. This is an open box of Mirrodin. This is where I happen to keep my commons, but I wanted to show you what this box looks like as a point of reference. And more importantly, how these packs are sealed. If you've seen any of the crimps and any weird things like that, you'll see that these are sealed just like that. That strip there is like the crimping. Anyhow, strange story. One of the regulars at my local card shop, Tony's Card Shop, there's a guy, and his name is Dan, and he spends a lot of time in Shanghai. Now, you know where a lot of our fakes are coming from, and that is China. So he unknowingly was like, oh look, you know, magic cards, and at the time Mirrodin was a new set, and he bought some, not knowing that he had purchased fakes. Now you can see how these packs are sealed left to right. And the weird thing about it though too is some of the cards are immediately obvious and some are not. The thing is, with a lot of these cards not being very good, you would think, oh, there's no way this is fake. Like, why would somebody fake this card? But apparently in China, they just do whatever they want. So he really, once he realized he had been ripped off, that one's really obviously fake. Once he realized he had been ripped off, there wasn't that much he could do about it. And so he had kept these all these years and decided, well, since these are sitting in the back of the closet, might as well share them with me so that I can share them with you. So I've already tried to open up one of these. You pretty much have to get out the scissors just because of that left to right sealing. It just doesn't, you know, open up like a normal pack would. And yeah, you got to do a better job. So we have all this product just sitting around, and they're all fakes. Well, first things first, I should move my real magic cards over here so I don't get them mixed up. These have a weird waxy feeling. I hope they'll, yeah, some of the cards are upside down, but these have a varying degree of quality. These all look about the same. So again, these are all Chinese fakes, and I was told that the distribution is just like whatever, like, you know, a normal pack would have a bunch of rares in one spot and the uncommons in another spot. I haven't even looked. Oh yeah, obviously one of the obvious things too is this wrapper. Does not have the Wizards of the Coast logo. Alright, so we have this kind of beat up box. It had been in the back of this closet, not well taken care of, because, I mean, once you realize they were fakes, they have a little more, I don't know, a little more give. Oh yeah, I gotta use the scissors. I already tried earlier. I'd make this video twice as long trying to open them up, because, I mean, they're just a real pain in the butt. Alright, so we're getting them in all kinds of directions. We're getting a lot of the same cards already. I was warned about that, but it seemed as if they just ran off a scan of about 100 cards and then was like, yeah, those are Mirrodin cards. Now I can't say for sure whether or not the packs were upside down in the box to begin with, because, you know, this has already been opened, but these boring ish packs, fakes, like I said, from China, Shanghai, and at the time, maybe I mentioned, at the time this was a brand new set, so a lot of the forgeries, wow, we're already seeing a lot, wow, two of the same card, seeing a lot of the same crap over and over. I do look back on Mirrodin very fondly. This was a very fun set. Its smaller follow-up sets have done better as far as like individual cards being worth money. But when this set came out, man, Mirrodin was really popular. So yeah, you can even see a slight difference in the backs of these. Wow, that's really dark. So yeah, a lot of repeats. Some of these cards are still playable, some are not, but obviously these are all completely and utterly illegal. So I don't know, just because this is going to waste in someone's closet because it's worth absolutely nothing, you know, he thought that it would be really cool if I shared this with you and tell you that yes, you can go overseas and spend little to nothing on fake magic cards. And this was something that was done obviously a good decade ago and is still being done today. So for those of you who are watching from around the world and taking a risk on anything on eBay, there are precautions that you need to take. And one of the most obvious with an unopened box is the Wizards of the Coast seal. Alright. So, yeah, a lot of repetition. Cards aren't even put in here properly. According to Dan, some of the cards were even torn before he had opened them up. So, I don't really know what else to tell you about this other than it's junk. And you might want to take a look because this isn't exactly a traditional booster box opening. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of repeats. I don't know what I'm going to do with these cards once I'm done with them. I actually have a collection of fakes just to know and understand what's going on. My local card shops let me keep the fake cards because they know I'm not going to go and try and pass them off. I actually have some cards that are worth money if they were legit, but this is just mostly a stinking pile of... Oh, that's right, Haytog was in the set. Forgot about him. Yeah. Can't divide these up really by rarity or anything like that. I guess the one thing I can say is if you have any questions, I can try and get some answers from our friend here who went to China. It was a while ago, and unfortunately a lot of cards have improved in quality as far as the fakes go, and that is certainly worrisome. How many more we got here? Okay, got about 5 or 6 more packs left. The box itself looks to be about right as far as that other box that I have here. You know, even the quality of the wrapper, other than the fact that the sealing is done differently. I mean, this is kind of one of those things where if somebody said, oh yeah, in country X, that's actually how they seal it. I mean, that might be a believable lie that most people will believe. I don't know. It'd be nice to see if there are actually any booster packs that are sealed differently than I'm used to seeing them. Cutting that terribly. Ripping up valuable cards. So, you know, as you can see, there's no real organization to this. It's all just junk. There's a few cards that are still played, but Dan was right. These are just a lot of the same cards over and over, no regards to rarity. And it'd be interesting to know if anybody actually does anything with these. I mean, I wonder if there's like kids learning how to play Magic, buying the deep discount fake Magic cards and thinking they're real or not caring if they're real or whatever. Alright. We have 3 packs left. I think for the sake of just having it for the sake of having it, I'm going to keep 1 or 2 of these packs unopened. Because let's face it, we're seeing the same garbage and there's not much else to show you. Okay, we have 3 packs there, so I'll open up one more. But yeah, not exactly the typical booster pack opening you were expecting now, was it? I mean, I'll try to make the title, you know, a real thing, but I'm sure you were like, oh wow, I want to check out some booster box openings from way back in the day. Force of habit. I don't know why I didn't reach for the scissors. But yeah. So I just want to warn you that fakes are out there. We have improved upon detection, but they have also improved upon making fake cards. So while this isn't exactly the normal type of video that I do, I just wanted to share with you what kind of fake stuff is out there. And like I said, this box seems to pass inspection. I'd have to take a better look at it. But the box itself, I mean, who knows? Maybe they got this from the same plant where they were actually manufacturing real Mirrodin cards and some guy just decided to make some fakes. I don't know. I wish I knew some more background on it, but you just have to be careful with what you buy and make sure that you, you know, wherever you live, I would highly suggest if you're buying unopened product that you buy it from people within your own country or just trusted sources, all right? So buyer beware, and I hope you had fun. I'm going to leave these two unopened just as a point of reference to keep in my collection. So, you know, not much else to say other than thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you all soon, so you all take care. Bye-bye.